Come on up, Teddy Jew.
Come on
Come
up,
on
Teddy
into
Jew.
the hot seat.
Hola, Teddy.
All right.
Wasn't
All
expecting
right,
this.
Teddy Jew.
All right. What
All right.
you say?
So
Andrew? You
Teddy's not Jewish. That's
No.
his last name. He's Teddy Jew. But I'm not calling him a Jew.
I
Is there a better way to reference you? Maybe Teddy the Hebrew?
I don't know. Everybody just calls me Chino here, so
Chino.
I think.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about that? How do you feel?
like me, don't
Come a little close to the mic, man. Let's talk.
It's all good. I mean, it is what it is.
It's
I mean,
all good fun.
in the States, we see anybody brown, they're kind of like Mexicans. You just assume they're
Yeah, yeah.
Mexican.
Like,
hey,
you never
brownie.
say it, but
Especially California. You're Mexican if you're brown and speak Spanish.
Would you ever see
You're
Andrew
Chinese.
and say, "Hey, brownie"? He'd probably
no.
fucking kill you.
He'd probably kill me.
Yeah, he'd kill you. You probably wouldn't do
Like
that.
that was my street name.
Yeah,
Brownie.
brownie. Brownie, my shit. Imagine though, Teddy Jew coming up to you, he's like, "Hey, brownie." What would you do?
What it do, Chino?
yeah.
Yeah. So what up, man?
Not much.
Where you from? What you representing right now? Who you representing?
I'm kind of in between places right now. So I work in San Francisco, but because of work from home, been able to kind of go to Mexico, go to Seattle to visit my parents, and then come down here. So been taking advantage of that and thinking about coming back down for a little bit of a longer stay as well.
We've had a lot of guests, but Teddy sounds like he's got a real job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
sounds
does
like
have a real job.
He's
He's
one
like,
of the real
I
job
gotta
people.
get back to work.
Well, yeah, he makes me feel insecure.
So we got a
Yeah.
we got a question for you, Teddy.
Uh-huh.
Teddy, you're Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Is he? What?
That's not the question.
That's deep. That's deep.
So, but answer that one first, and we'll move on. Why are you Asian? This is something you're allowed to ask. You're
have to
allowed to
ask.
ask this when you're in Colombia.
That's my mom and dad. You gotta ask them. Well, that wasn't left up to me, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you don't want to be Asian.
Fortunately.
No, but real talk. You are an Asian man in Colombia, and you've been coming back and forth. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience? You know, because Colombians don't see a lot of Asian people. I mean, it's not like there's people don't immigrate here for a better life, unless only Venezuelans now recently, but like not from other parts of the country or the world, I should say.
Yeah. No one comes here for a better life.
I mean, I'm coming from the States, so it's not like I'm.
Where's
coming,
the States? Where are you from?
I grew up in Seattle and then now live in San Francisco.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm like the most Asian guy that's coming here, but I do see a lot of more Asian people. Like I think 6 years ago when I first came here, I was probably one of like 3 Asian guys in the city. Yeah. I think it was me, Sam, and then that was pretty much it.
Right.
But then now I see.
We know Asians.
Yeah, but then now I see them all the time.
Yeah.
So there's like
Victor, Nina. We just got people. We could just name them off.
yeah. So I love it here. Like we said before, it's like I think the people make it the greatest spot. How friendly everybody is. I think it recalls back to me being in Taiwan. Taiwan is extremely friendly, and I see a lot of the same qualities in people in Colombia. So that's why I enjoy it here.
Right. And do people? Because I remember meeting you like 6 years ago, and we would go to the club, and it was like fucking. Michael Jackson just came into the club. Like
Michael Jackson
we
came
would
to
get
the club.
invited to drinks.
Yeah.
Women would throw themselves on.
That's
you.
why I went.
Yeah.
Because
it
he's
was
very-
amazing.
Because
It's interesting.
No. That's not. Wait, people. It's not because he's Asian.
He looks
The
like
man has a name, Teddy Jew.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Teddy Jew?
That's like
my
a-
name is Joel. My name is Joel Duncan. He's
That's
like
like a name.
Hey, Teddy
like
Jew.
That's like
Right?
a name
It's
of like a
classic.
doll, right? Like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
like a teddy bear, right?
Oh,
Like,
what do you want for Christmas, Andrew?
I want a Teddy Jew.
Exactly. I want a fucking Teddy Jew. This is a Teddy Jew. And no, but seriously, but that's a great name.
Yep.
And you've grown too. You're a taller
Asian guy.
Asian guy. Yeah. But so seriously, we want to know, when is the first time that you came to Medellin or to Colombia?
I think 2015.
Okay,
Yeah.
2015. Now it's 2021, so it's a 6-year gap. Let's talk about dating in 2015 versus dating in 2021 as an Asian man. Hit it.
I mean, I'm only here for a week and a half, so I can't really tell you the dating scene now.
Have you gotten laid?
Not yet.
Okay,
no. I would say, I think we're seen more of as a novelty than really like than dating material for the there are some girls that are really into Asian guys. I think we're gonna go to Comic-Con tomorrow, and I'll find out.
You will.
That's probably where a lot of them will
That's
be.
gonna be my costume, Asian man.
Yeah.
At Comic-Con.
But I think they more see it as like, oh, like, what are you doing here? Like, want to know more about you, rather than like they see you as like a sex symbol or anything like that. But it definitely helps. It gets you in the door. So it opens a lot of conversations. At the bars, they'll like try to dance with you. They'll pull you over. I don't know if they still do now, but they'll
find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, and especially because we were going out to the barrios, and then you can see a lot of chinos in Poblado, but there's no chinos out in the barrios. And then so I think it's more of a novelty factor, and they're
So
super
wait,
friendly.
you've been here for how long in this last trip?
Oh, just a week and a half.
You went out to the barrios?
No, not this one.
Where have you been?
Oh, just in Poblado.
How's that been?
It's been good. Yeah.
No,
I
but
think.
how's it been relative to where do you live? San Francisco?
Yeah.
Let's call about a typical day in San Francisco. You going out to a bar or club versus the last 2 days. How's that been?
I mean, San Francisco, it's pretty international, so you meet people from everywhere. I think it's just the normal North American going out experience. It's more of a bar scene rather than a club scene. The clubs are not really as good as they are in Medellin or in Asia. Yeah, I mean, and then people here definitely just dance a lot more. They're a lot more loose. And then whereas
Let's talk about it. No, Lisa, come on. Yeah, ask him about that.
I mean, first of all, I want to say Asians are cute. I agree. I agree.
Asians are cute.
Hey, remember, if you want an Asians are cute T-shirt from the Colombian podcast, we sell that shit.
I touched an Asian.
Asians are cute
touched
Colombian
an Asian.
podcast. Quote.
I'll take that. I think Squid Game helped a lot.
That
Squid,
being
what?
said-
Street or
Squid Game.
Squid Game? Okay. By the way, he just said that he thinks Squid Game helped a lot.
Yeah, Squid Game.
Oh, probably.
He's about to play a Squid Game right now.
Let's throw your squid out onto the table, Andrew. No, but
yeah.
but wait, but like,
Before
okay, our 2015 is the first time you came.
Yeah.
You're grown up right now. You don't squid yourself around like you did before when I met you. You like a little more mature. So you're how old?
30.
You're 30 now.
Damn.
There's no shame in
I
the
know.
game, Teddy.
30.
Getting up there.
But
Yeah.
but
Asians don't crack.
do you feel the same?
No, it's true. Black don't crack. You look like you're 15.
Asians don't
I
crash.
just learned programming.
Okay, so wait, but for real. This is Oprah. I'm Oprah. I'm like bald, but
You're
less
And
wait.
skinny.
Pretty
And skinny.
close,
And
yeah.
Oprah says,
Where's my
Teddy,
gift?
I'm gonna give you a gift. Don't you worry about it. I got a
Cash
plan. I got
only.
plans. Yo,
We gave
so,
you the gift.
So yeah, there she is, Lita. Take her. So Teddy,
He ignored
what
you.
is it like dating as an Asian man in 2021 in Medellin? Go.
I think girls are pretty receptive here. They're very open.
Yeah.
I met a girl last night, so that was fun.
Ooh.
What's her name? Let's call her
what's
out
her
on this
name?
podcast.
I don't want to call her out.
Call her
I don't
out.
think-
Call her out on this
I don't
podcast.
know.
Is she
But
an
I'm not gonna name names. But yeah, I think people are fairly open here. So, and then I think they don't have too many preconceived notions about Asian men. So, coming down here, it's like a blank slate. I feel like in other parts of the world, there's certain stereotypes that you have to kind of combat. But here, I think they're not as ingrained. So coming down here is like quite nice. It's like kind of a blank slate. So.
Did you tell Carolina? Listen, Carolina.
Who's Carolina?
Lina,
I'm
Lina.
actually a porn star. Did you just go like, listen, fuck your preconceived notions of this shit. I'll fuck you up. Did you say that?
That's verbatim. That's exactly it.
But that's exactly what I'm just trying to like, because this show, we're not really like a PG. Andrew, I need Andrew to talk. Andrew, can you come in and like talk?
No, I was gonna ask you. Do you use any of the dating apps like Tinder or Colombian Cupid or Hinge?
Colombian Cupid. I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Andrew will teach you
What
some
is
shit.
Colombian Cupid?
I'm sure
Well,
girls
is
don't
Is that
do
Lita? Is that
Since
the
I'm not a-
matchmaking service?
Since I'm not a novelty here, I have to actually put in work.
Andrew, you are.
And that means that I gotta pay for apps so that I can get into girls' DMs. Like
Premiums.
literally, hey, girls don't message me; I message them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but that's cool.
So
sorry,
you
that's
don't
your
use any
game.
of the dating apps, then?
No, I do. I'm on Bumble and Tinder here.
And how has that been working for you when you swipe? Like every swipe, how much? Like let's be for real here. You like swiping around. Like, how many likes are waiting in your app or whatever?
I don't think like a massive amount. That's why I think it's like, I think we get a lot of attention at the clubs and if you go to the barrios, but more as like more of a novelty item. But like in terms of people that they want to date, I don't know if we're like the top of the list.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're an Asian man. You're an Asian man coming here to Medellin. You would say walk into the club and just be a novelty, or swipe on Tinder before.
But you dance?
No, I think that's important. I think if you dance, then they get really open, and then they really open up, and it's
You
really
dance,
But
though,
you
Teddy.
dance?
yeah, a little bit to reggaeton, but
He
not to salsa.
dances, people. He dances.
Can you show us?
Okay.
Can you show us? Can you show? Can you?
Do you have
Just pretend
commitment?
Yeah.
I need a couple more drinks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. So yeah.
No, but honestly, man, I know. Wait, okay. So we know Teddy for a while. Teddy's like a really outgoing dude, Asian, non-Asian, whatever. And you get in there. You just
Yeah.
go talk to people
Yeah.
and whatever. But so like, if there was another Asian guy, like I am absolutely sure that there's another Asian guy like Victor or somebody else who is here. They're like, what the fuck is it like for Asian people? Because I have actually Googled this. I'm like, what is it like for a black guy in Colombia?
Oh,
I
really?
actually did that. No, I did that. No, but I did that because
What does
most.
it say?
No, but wait, no. But not. It's not about. Hey, how can I go pick up and like have a mate? It's like,
Right,
how
right,
do
right,
people treat me?
Because you.
How do people treat me? Yeah, where I'm going, right? And it's a very fucking big deal
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't understand. Like, you're like, how is it like for an Asian man in Zimbabwe versus Croatia? Is
Completely different. Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
different. So in comparison to the other places that you've been, how do you feel as an Asian man? Like, forget any like, how do you feel as an Asian man walking? How do you feel as a man? Just you. Here in Colombia.
I mean, my head's always swiveling when I'm here. So
What does that mean?
Always looking around. There's a lot of pretty girls to look at, and then, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say any different from the States, except that, like I alluded to before, like people are just more open here, and they don't really have preconceived notions. I think there's certain ways that Asian men are portrayed in the media in the United States that like we're pretty much just always playing second fiddle.
Yeah.
But here, there's really no media representation. So yeah, you kind of just make you're kind of the first Asian person that they have
So you get to
interaction
make your own
with.
identity,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
own.
So-
Do you ever feel like you're like representing, like, because honestly, I feel exactly what he feels. 10, maybe 7 years ago, up to like 7 years ago, I felt that like a lot of people here in Poblado, it's the first black guy they ever talked to.
Oh,
Like,
really?
no,
Yeah,
no, but seriously.
And probably
so-
yes.
And probably yes. So, do you feel that you're representing like your race, your culture, your like everything at that particular point, or are you just like, I'm American, or what do you feel like?
I definitely feel a little bit of pressure in that I should have like bring like my best foot forward and not be an asshole. So yeah, I think I don't know if I'll represent all Asian people, but at least the people I meet, that I try to put my best foot forward and
Right.
yeah,
Oh, makes sense.
leave them with a positive experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna cut Teddy off, and I think that he's gonna make a great guest on this podcast. If you guys want to see Teddy
We
on
do.
the show, leave the comments. Say, get out, Lita. Get Teddy. Fuck
We
Lita.
do, we do.
But seriously, if you
here.
guys want to see a full episode with
Yeah.
this guy, hear his story, whatever,
want him
leave
on
the
the
comment.
podcast.
Yeah.
I want him on the podcast.
me and Lita.
What's Lita wearing like
All
a
right,
bride? Hey.
Teddy Jew. Get out of here, Teddy Jew. If you want to see more of
Bye, Teddy.
If you want to see more of Teddy Jew, just check out his OnlyFans.